What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jess. Welcome back to another Madden 22 online head-to-head gameplay. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. So today, we are in the midst of our A through Z series, and we have reached the Broncos. And of course, when you think of the Broncos, you got to think of Drew Lock, man. He was out there snapping with the young Jeezy, putting in that work on the sidelines. But of course, you got Von Miller is going to be an absolute monster. And you also got Simmons, who is a goon over there at the safety spot. So, good defense. We got ourselves a very good defense, and I'm definitely looking forward to trying out Denver offense. I always look forward to trying the playbooks that I once had a scheme out of previously, which is the Chiefs, Jacksonville, Broncos, Saints. You know, those are playbooks, you know, I have built schemes off of in previous Madden. So, you know, I look forward to, you know, seeing if they got, you know, good stuff that I look forward to this year. So, definitely was really looking forward to the Broncos to see what that playbook has to offer. So, we're going to start off defensively to begin the game. And as you can see, we're going up against the Bears. And when you go up against the Bears, you should know that they got that young man Fields. And if you guys are a Bears fan, you guys have witnessed absolute greatness in his preseason debut. He looked phenomenal, man. And Bears have needed a quarterback for so long. I'm happy for you guys. I truly am. You know, you guys have got someone that you can watch just be so... He's going to be dominant. And you guys are going to love watching him for a very long time. So, you know, dealing with him, you know, I'm trying to go on ahead and, you know, make sure I have a spy because he's fast. And look at Fuller, the ex-Bear, putting the pain on his ex-team, getting my very first Madden 22 interception. I kid you not. That right there was my very first one. We just witnessed that together. And offensively, we decided, to start Drew Lock over Teddy Two Gloves. And so far, two bad throws, two bad reads from me. 4th and inches, I decided to go for it, and then I felt bad afterwards. Like, you know, do I bring back the 4th down swag? And if you guys don't remember what the 4th down swag was, let me explain. So one of my favorite Maddens is when they had fair play. I hate when people go for it on 4th down, 4th and 15 on their own 22-yard line. I don't like it. You know, I would prefer it to be more sim. You punt on 4th down. You involve special teams. So I decided when I play regs that I was gonna do 4th down swag, meaning every 4th down I'm gonna take my field goals. I'm gonna punt the ball. Doesn't matter if it's 4th and 1. If I'm not, you know, in a situation where I feel like a real NFL team would go for it, I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to punt the ball. I'm going to, you know, just, you know, believe in a good karma. Because trust me, man, 4th down swaggertree brings good karma. It does. So when I went for it on that 4th down, I felt bad. Because if I was doing the whole 4th down swag thing, I would have punted the ball in that situation. So it's like, you know, we're going to bring that back. Is it more challenging? Yes, way more challenging as we score our first touchdown of the game, taking a 7-0 lead on a fullback dive. It's more challenging, obviously, because I'm giving possessions away. Not necessarily giving them away, but you guys know in Madden, people rarely punt. They're going to go for it on 4th down all the time. And, you know, sometimes they end up coming away with 1st downs, and it's frustrating. But for me, to punt the ball on 4th and 1, knowing there's a pretty good chance I'm going to be able to pick up that yard to keep the drive going, it's a disadvantage, but we got to find ways to win. You know, and usually, like I said, whenever you have the 4th down swag in your life, it comes back and, you know, karma just finds its way to you. Right there, I didn't mean to, you know, try and A-gap them or use a rush. As you guys know, I hate when people user blitz. I was just trying to engage with the blocker, then disengage. When you hike the ball, it just allowed me to shoot straight through the A-gap. And you can see I was shook. I looked like I could have had him, and I just took a bad angle because, you know, I wasn't expecting to come free like that. But anyways, 7-7 ball game here. And then from here on out, I was like, okay, that's what we're going to do. 4th down swag. On 4th downs, we're going to punt, we're going to take our field goals, and we're going to, you know, utilize our special teams. Now, the reason I do not do this in Ultimate Team is because there's less time in Ultimate Team. Here, there's 5-minute quarters. You know, I can punt the ball twice a game and be able to make that ground up and be able to get possessions back to, you know, be able to tie the game or take the lead or whatnot. In Ultimate Team, it's only 4-minute quarters. That's, 4 less minutes an entire game. So I feel like there's just not enough time to be able to punt the ball twice in Ultimate Team and, still think I'm going to go on ahead and, get extra stops and get the ball back and stuff like that. And look at the beautiful pass right there by none other. You see the goat. You see the goat back there just absolutely dotting them up. And right there, I noticed that he was kind of protecting the right side of the sideline. So if you rewind and you take a look back at that play, and I'm sure nobody's going to rewind. I don't know why I ever say it. Nobody ever does it. But it was a little mini flood concept. I knew if I had a drag going to the right side, he was kind of shaded. He was going to shade it a little bit and then go back up. I knew he was going to do it because that's what he was doing, throughout the game. So we're going to go on ahead and do that. And Locke just threw a hot one to the crosser over the top. And that's exactly what he did. He came down a little bit for the drag, showed it, and then went back up. But by that time, going back up, it was already too late. And we ended up hitting him over the top on the run, too. And that right there was a phenomenal throw by Locke. So right here, you're going to see we are up 7 points with ball, which is always a huge advantage in Madden to be able to get the ball to start the half. And I'm not going to lie, I hit the wrong button right there. 100%, I hit the wrong. I was shook. I clicked on and came back to the ball. Thankfully, it was a completion because I 100% did not want to throw it to him. So on 3rd and 4, incomplete passing, you're going to see on 4th and 4, 4th down swaggertree. We're going to go ahead. We're going to punt the ball. We're going to give you the ball because you earned a stop, and we're going to go on ahead and believe in our defense, and we're going to believe in the 4th down swaggertree karma. And right here, we give him the ball back. He obviously has an opportunity to tie the game, and hopefully we can get Von Miller going. I gotta get that straight going, man. He's not really doing anything just yet. And then I realized it was because of my play calling. I gotta have his down, have him in a 3-point stance. And just like that, we get ourselves another no for you. Give it to me, baby. Interception as we get our 2nd of the game, but this one results in a pick 6. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I kid you not. The 4th down swaggertree does not fail. We punt the ball on 4th and 4. And the cornerback just made a hell of a play on a deep half, too. We deep halved him, and he just jumped the living bejesus out that route. So we'll gladly go ahead and take that. And as you can start to see, we have Von Miller in a 3-point stance. Something about a 3-point stance compared to standing him up like in a 2-4-5, it's just different. I don't know. I just prefer them in a 3-point stance whenever, they have edge strike. Like, look at him. Look at him on the right side. You see Von Miller lighting up viciously. He might have even been standing up. By no means is him standing up meaning he's never going to make a play, but I just feel like it's more consistent with Edge Threat or El Toro whenever they're in a 3-point stance. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but nonetheless, I feel like this game is over, right? I would have to do something stupid for me to, really throw this game away because we're up multiple possessions. We're already in field goal range. 4th quarter is here, so all I really have to do is just not do that. And I immediately palmed my, head and palm, and I'm just like, I tell people all the time, there's 2 things your opponent need in a game of John Madden football in order to come back if you have the lead. There's 2 things they must have. One is time. They need the time in order to come back. And they need the ball. They need possession. And when you're in control of both, don't be in a rush to give it back. I could have just taken 3 knees and just took my field goal, and game's over at that point. I'm up, 17 at that point. Limited time, only 1 quarter remaining. Game's over. But I just, stupid play calling, and we end up taking several sacks. This time we actually make sure we punt out of bounds. So we're going to have to rely on the defense here to come through for us to stop a game-tying drive as he's running for his life right there. But beautiful, beautiful throw right there. And me going for unnecessary hit sticks. Bad play. 2nd and 10 right here. He winds up, but thankfully we're just there to get the me hook in to bat the pass away. 3rd and 10, he's going to roll out, but we have our spy, Bradley Chubb, already waiting. I'm spying every single play. Big 4th down right here. He's going to go on ahead and just try to chuck it up top, deep over towards the right side. And I guess he was hoping for an ag, but he doesn't get it, and he ends up quitting, and we end up winning the game. So hopefully you guys enjoy. It's the boy Jess. We're going to go ahead and be signing out, man. Unfortunately, the Broncos playbook is not what I'm looking for. I will not be doing anything with the Broncos playbook. Some okay formations, but nothing that I really like. So, nonetheless, the next game we will be playing with is the Browns. And that game has already been played, and that was a wild one. You definitely want to check that one out. It's your boy Jess. We're going to go ahead and appreciate... I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to go ahead and be signing out. Appreciate all the love and support as always, man. Thank you guys very much from the bottom of my heart, man. And until next time, peace!